Am I the asshole, or is my boyfriend and his family rushing me into a trap? Please advise. I have been with my boyfriend for less than a year, and what started as an absolute dream has turned into a high pressure situation that is making me feel like I'm losing my sanity. I need an honest outside perspective on whether my boundaries are valid or if I'm just overthinking. How we met and the initial phase. We met last year at a party through mutual friends. I was in a vulnerable state after a bad fallout with a fling. He was immediately intensely interested. My friends had hyped him up as charismatic, flashy player who loves high-end clubs, expensive restaurants, and is quite crazy and fun. That night, we talked for 13 hours straight, and he completely focused on me despite other girls showing interest. He had just left his job and was looking for a new one. Just after 15 days of talking to each other a lot, we got together and he came to pick me up at the airport with wine and flowers. He used to wait a long time outside my home for me to get back from the office, surprising me constantly, and we developed an intense daily routine of playing sports, eating together, and staying over at my place. He was incredibly charming and gave me a lot of validation when my self esteem was low. I felt deeply in love. The shift and the parents. Things shifted when he finally got a job after a few months. Around this time, I met his parents. At first, they seemed sweet, but the traditional expectations started creeping in immediately. His mother openly told me she believes girls are the goddess of the home who are supposed to clean up after men, and that men don't cook in our home. And although my boyfriend and me cooked at my place together a lot, he didn't say a word that he will support me in every way. She later explicitly told me that I need to learn to cook so I can feed my future babies. My boyfriend said he is the beta of the house and they won't let him cook. During our third meeting with his mom, she pulled me aside in the washroom and asked point blank if I wanted to marry him because they are putting pressure on him. When honestly said I'm not sure yet, since we had only been dating a few months, my boyfriend later mocked me because his mother found my hesitation funny. She also told me to hide the fact that he wasn't working for 6 months from my own family so it wouldn't create a wrong impression. We have been together for a total of 9 months. The moment he got a job, his family started aggressively pressuring us to get married this year itself. He told me he has to marry this year by hook or by crook and cannot wait until next year. But when I look at the reality, it feels weird. My boyfriend has education loan that will take at least 3 more years to clear, and he has almost zero savings left. Despite this, he still insists on going out and partying every weekend rather than saving for the marriage right now. His dad retires in 2 months, and they will sell their luxury car to downsize to an affordable SUV to cut costs. He lied to me that they shifted to their current place 3 years back, but it had been only a few months. He explicitly told me that after marriage we will be splitting household expenses 50-50, and that he'll be handling finances since he will be the man of the house. When I brought question of whether he will be ready to shift separately if things don't work out between me and his family, he said he can. When I told him I needed at least a year for marriage, he threatened to break up with me. I think out of fear of losing him, I panicked and caved in the moment. But when I brought up my concerns again, asking how it's fair that only I am expected to do cooking, I do make my dinner, but I have never made breakfast for my own self, go to work, and split bills 50-50. He told me his family cannot change their ways and that his mother would be the expert in the house to help me do it. He also explicitly stated that it's impossible for him to ever live separately from his parents. When I tried to have a serious conversation, he treated my concerns like a joke or kept playing conversational ping pong without giving straight answers. We had a massive argument and blew things up, but then he keeps calling and texting me, "Eat food, you need energy," and called me saying he just missed my face, only to shut down the conversation the moment I asked for real answers. My dilemma. I am feeling completely crushed and lonely. Part of me is terrified that I am being too rigid or greedy with my standards. He has been very caring, is someone I finally find good looking, is confident, and has good self esteem when my own self esteem has been low because I'm currently struggling with a steep learning curve at my job. I keep having these terrifying what if thoughts like, what if he's the one and I need to adjust a little bit and learn more and become better at handling discomfort, and I later regret walking away. Am I falling into a patriarchal and financial trap where my salary will be used to subsidize a tight household while I am treated like an unequal traditional daughter in law? Or am I just overthinking a normal relationship milestone? Please be brutal. What do you see here?